Good evening, everyone. I am Donna, Dianne's younger sister, or as she would say, my little sister, or I would say ate, which means older sister in Tagalog. As we were growing up in the Philippines, I remember our mum, without fail, would make us wear the same clothes, and she would add ribbons to our hair. And if we had a public performance, we would wear jewellery, our hairs would be sprayed with hairspray, our makeup would be on our faces. And Mum would have her camera ready. And as you know, my mum has her camera all the time. And when she's talking to you, she will take a photo. And we were also different in certain ways. My sister played dress-ups and played with makeup, where I preferred to climb a tree or play with fire and pretend to cook something. And my sister was always the prim and proper one, and I was the young one who loved to run around. And normally there was a towel on my back because I was always sweating, and my sister hated that, and she would, be careful, and she was always careful with, making sure that she looked fine, and she would rather sit down and play with Barbies. And I would rather do something else. And if you ever look through our baby photos, you will see her posing, where I was just the natural one, standing awkwardly, or not looking at the camera. So you could see how different we are. And I think all of that ignited a special sisterly bond. When we moved from the Philippines to Australia at a very early age, that bond expanded to 3. My cousin Philip was included in the picture. We did everything together. Uncle Steve would take us to tennis lessons, or if we had events, he would drive us around. And thank you, Uncle Steve. And as my sister and Philip were born in the same year and attended the same high school, they grew closer together. When I was in Year 7, there were many students and teachers who knew them. And I was so proud to say that I was the younger sibling and the younger cousin. And my friends would always talk about you, and they were happy to be friends with me. And I felt protected because I knew there were people around me who would look after me. A few years ago, my sister and I the bond changed, and it was different. I would complain to her about her. We would argue even about the little things. I would get upset and we would fight about nothing. I would get annoyed. Everything that sisters do. But now our relationship has changed so much. I still look up to you, and I will always will.
Tissue.
Can I use your tissue?
Maybe I don't show it as much, but I do love you, and I do care about you, and I know you love me too, and you always say, Donna, do you love me? And I understand you more now. And now I know what you are thinking and feeling. And without fail, I will always ask for your fashion advice because what Auntie Tess said, you know, she, even as a young girl, she was a fashionista. And she still is. And I only heard that. I think no one did. We're now more open and honest with each other. And even if it hurts, we both still love each other. But we do it out of love and care. We can both be bossy with each other, but we understand why we are bossy. And we can tolerate it. And I will always seek your advice, and I know you will do the same.